Luxor Museum, a magnificent world full of magic. It is one of the world's most famous museums since it houses rare marvelous treasures and monuments. The museum is located by the banks of the Nile River, downtown Luxor, which was known in the past as Thebes. The location of the museum is very unique since it is located between Karnak Temple to the north and Luxor Temple to the south. The 55-meter-long, 29-meter-wide museum is rectangle-shaped. Its entrance was designed to face the Nile. The entrance is surrounded by a garden, which displays a number of monuments, statues, and carved relics. In other words, the garden itself is an open-air museum. The Luxor Museum was inaugurated in 1975. The monuments and antiquities it had back then were much less than those in the Egyptian Museum in Cairo. However, as time passed by and more monuments and antiquities were discovered in Luxor, the museum became a magnificent treasure-filled place, housing monuments from various eras: the Dynasties era, the Persian era, the Roman era, the Coptic era, and the Islamic era. When you enter the museum, you find the ground hall, which displays the unique pieces. Then you pass through a glass door to reach the two-level halls. Amongst the magnificent treasures displayed in the museum, the most marvelous of which is the collection that was discovered in the tomb of Tutankhamun. This in addition to statues from the Modern Kingdom era that were found hidden near Luxor Temple in 1989. The museum also houses artifacts including the statue of King Thutmose III, one of the greatest kings of the 18th dynasty. Also, the statue of Amon bin Hab, one of the most prominent officials who occupied several posts during the reign of Amenhotep III. The museum also displays the granite head of Amenhotep III statue, the head of goddess Hathor, a rare head of King Senusr III, the biggest alabaster statue in Egypt of god Sobek, the Karnak lyric, which has a hieroglyphic manuscription, the conflict between the ruler of Thebes and the Hyksos. It would be impossible to list all the treasures in Luxor Museum, which houses more than 100 pieces. Each tells many stories and secrets. upper level includes a number of statues of Akhenaten as well as a number of inscripted stones, better known as the statues of the block, and were part of the Atun's temple east of Karnak. This in addition to some pieces of furniture, jewelry, as well as some Coptic funeral paintings. Moreover, the museum displays pharaonic royal mummies of Ahmose I and Ramses I that were added to the museum's treasures as part of its innovations in 2004. A cartoon layer which was found in one of the tombs of Luxor's western shore is being displayed in the museum. Most of the displayed statues were subject to accurate and intensive restorations. We thank all those who contributed with their knowledge, science, experience and effort to maintain and preserve such rare monuments and antiquities that tell the world about the greatness of the pharaonic civilization. If you haven't been to Luxor Museum, you are missing a great, unique and unforgettable lifetime experience.